7th of December, Rabbi Furst, Mishna Berura.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Go read, see Derech Chaim, what we wrote there. Ein La'el b'Hilchos Rosh Chodesh, see in Hilchos Rosh Chodesh. Shesham Kasav, there we write, She'ein Omrim B'Yom, She'ein Omrim Bo Tachman. You don't say Tzedek Adin on the day, you don't say Tachman. Became the command b'Simin Tafresh Pei Gimel. Ein Shom, see there. Aval Lifnehem Ula'achreim, or the day before, the day after it. Nearer to Ein L'Achmir L'Inyan Tzedek Adin. We're not Machmir the din of Tzedek Adin. Ein the command see below. Simin Tafresh Pei Vav. Udil Inyan Hesped Gufa Harbe Mekil. And in the Indian of Haspedim, there are many people who are Mekel. Afim Nirtza Lahachmir Keeza Poskim Lachmirin Hesped Lefnehem. And even if you want to be Machmir, like many those poskim who are machmir about hespedim when the person is before them. Umamela gam tzedek adin ein lomer. Even if you were to say the hesped, you still wouldn't say tzedek adin.
Right, you wouldn't say the tzedek adin, right?
Al kol panim la'achreim bevadai ein lahachmir. And in all cases, you're not machmir for
the days after Hanukkah, on the days after Hanukkah, you don't have to be machmir.
Oh, okay. Okay, Achmer, the Yachol Lomer Tzedek Adin, you can say Tzedek Adin. The Cain also writes, Avelas Labali Lakuli Alma Noeg Hanukkah, that you do observe Avelas during Hanukkah. Onin Pater Miner Hanukkah, and Onin is part from lighting Hanukkah candles. Because of Elia Rabba, the Ishto Tadlik, and the Elia Rabba writes that his wife should light in that case. Bimhu mutar la'anos amen yesh deos haposkim. And whether or not he should answer amen is, I guess, a machlokas poskim. Ayin yoredea simin shemim aleph. Benira de'im ein ishto imo, that his wife is not with him, but who yachidi b'bayis, he's alone in the house. Yadle kaneros leportzumei nisa ublo bracha. That he should light the candles because of portzumei nisa, but he shouldn't say a bracha for it. Cheresh she'ino shomea v'hu medaber. Cheresh, a deaf person who can't hear but can speak. Chayav b'nir Chanukah, he's chayav b'nir Chanukah. V'hu pikeach l'kol devarav, because he's considered intelligent in all manners.
Yeah, he can't hear, but he does speak. So it could be someone that's lost their hearing. It's not likely that he's going to be able to speak if he was never able to hear, right? But if he was able to hear and speak at one point, now he's lost his hearing, so he still speaks. He's considered the pekeh, and he's obligated in their honor as well as other things as well. Okay, very good. Good. That brings us to Taf Reish Ayin Aleph. Okay. Anyone like to take over from Eliezer? Sweet, Mayor or Lou?
Yeah, I will.
Great, thank you, Lou.
You're welcome. You did a good job, but you've been reading quite a bit this morning.
Makes up. He's not with us every day, so now he's
Must be tired.
Doing double time.
So it's Taf Reish Ayin Aleph.
Aleph, right. Seder Hadlakas Ner Hanukah, Mokam Hanachas, the order of the lighting of the nairs of Hanukkah, and also where it should be placed, the lighting of the menorah. Okay.
Okay, Sif Aleph. Tzarich lizaher ma'od b'had lakas neiros Chanukah. It's necessary to be careful, to be very careful with the lighting of the Hanukkah candles. Va'afilu ani ha mispar Nes min hatzadaka shoel o mocher kisuso velokeach shemen lehadlik. So even a poor person that is sustained from charity, he should lend or
He should borrow.
he should borrow. Shoel is borrow. He should borrow or sell kisusa, his garment, and to in order to purchase oil for lighting. Okay, Mishna Berura.
Yeah, actually, Shoel, we're gonna see in the Mr. Berura. Shoel means he's okay. We'll see with the Mr. Berura. Mr. Berura, Sif Cotton. We'll get to that in Gimel. We'll go to start with Aleph. Short Lizar. You have to be careful with the lighting of the menorah.
V'amrinan bagamora haragil bener. He should be scrupulous with the candles. Havayan lo banim talmidei chachamim. That it's given to him children who are scholars. Shne'amar ki ner mitzvah v'sorah, or as it is stated, the candle is the mitzvah, and the Torah is the light or the flame. Uperesh Rashi al zeh, and the explanation of Rashi of this, ner mitzvah de Shabbos v'Hanukah. The candle is a mitzvah on the Sabbath of Hanukah.
Which candles are we referring to? We're talking about the nairs that you light on Shabbos and the nairs you light on Hanukkah. I mean, if a person's going to be ruggable nair, he's going to be consistent in lighting the nairos for Shabbos and the nairos for Hanukkah. Will be privileged that he should have children who are Talmidei Chacham. Because it says in the pasuk, "Ki ner mitzvah Torah or."
Vafilu ani, and even a poor person, kula, etc. Mishum parsume nisa, because of the publication of the miracle.
That's why you have to be very careful. You have to be very careful with the lighting of the neiros, even if he is a ani, right? Even if he's an ani that gets all his sustenance through tzedakah, he, because of pursuing nisa, has to also make sure he's able to light as well.
Okay, Shoel, here's our word, borrower. Al hapisachim o mocher kisuso. So concerning the doors, or
So shoel meaning shoel in this context, shoel means to ask. He should go around asking all the pesachim on the doorways. He should go from door to door asking for money.
Ask for money. Okay, interesting. And he buys a garment.
No, right, or he should sell his garments, let him, he has his wedding tuxedo, right? Hasn't worn it in 55 years, right? So now's the time to sell his wedding tuxedo. And get some money for it, and he can buy the necessities for lighting the menorah.
Okay. Oh, maskir atzmo, or he should work for himself.
Like hire himself out. He should find employment for himself.
Aval eno mechuyav b'chol zeh, but he's not obligated in all of these. Rak bishvil ner echad b'chol laila, except he's only obligated to do these things in order to be able to light one candle each night.
Right, because that's the mitzvah. The mitzvah is one candle each night, right? That's the mitzvah. Now we do mahadrin and mahadrin. We'll discuss that more as we get on in the learning. But the mitzvah is one candle one night. So all he needs is 8 candles, right? So he doesn't have to sell his garment for more than the money it needs to buy 8 candles. He doesn't have to work for more than that. He doesn't have to beg for more than that. Once has that amount of money to buy 8 candles, that's it. He buys his 8 candles and he is now ready to go for Hanukkah.
Okay, back to the Mechaber.
Right, babe.
Kameneros madlik belayla harishon madlik echad. How many candles does he light? On the first night, he lights 1 candle.
Good.
Mikan ve'elach, and further on, Mosif v'holech. He adds and continues Aleph with one more. B'chol laila, each night. So each night he adds 1.
Right. So that's the right. Go ahead.
Ad shebalel acharon yi'u shemona. Until the last night, there are 8.
Right.
Va'afilu im rabim b'nei habayis, and if there are, even if there are many children in the house, lo yadliku yotzer, he doesn't light more.
Okay, let's yeah, okay, let's see the Ramah. Okay, so this is the Mechaber Shita. The Mechaber Shita is that you light 1 ner for the first night, and then you add another ner to that. So they mean on the second night you light 2 neros, and on the third night you add another one. So on the third night you're lighting 3 neros, all the way down to the last 8th day you're lighting 8 candles. Okay, but it's even if many people live in the house, right? There's only 1 menorah for the whole house. That's it, 1 and only 1. Okay, now the Ramah is going to add differently. Go ahead.
V'yesh omrim dechol echad mibnei habayis yadlik, and there are those who say that each person that lives in the house lights. That's according to the Rambam. V'chein ha-minchag pashut. And this is the common custom. V'yiza heru latate kol echad v'echad a geirosav במקום מיוחד, כדי שיהיה,
Nerosav, like is in Nerosav, right? Nizaru, litain kol echad ve'echad, Nerosav b'makam miyuchad. You should be careful that each and every person should put their candles in a specific place.
so you've got a mem in the beginning of the word merosav. The
That's,
first letter is a mem.
no, it's a nun, Nerosav, from there.
Oh, Nerosav. Okay, got it. Okay, so I'm sorry. Can you translate that sentence again, please?
Right, okay. Viziru, you should be careful, right? Litain, to give kol echad ve'echad, each and every person, their neros, b'makam yuchad, their neros should be placed in a specific place. Each person should have his own specific place for his candles.
Oh, for his menorah.
That's right.
Okay. Today, sheyehe heker kama neros madlikin. In order that it should be recognizable how many candles to light.
Right, if they're all the candles are in one place, so it's impossible to know which is the menorah that's being lit for how many nights of Hanukkah it is. Just see a bunch of candles burning, right? So you
Right.
have to make sure that each menorah is situated in its own unique place, so it can be seen separate and distinct from any other menorahs that are being lit on that same night in that same house.
Right. Okay. Mishna Berura?
Yeah.
Mikan ve'elach kule. From here and onwards, etc. Ve'im ein yado ma seges rak lener echad b'chol laila lo ulvaiso. And if there is not in his hand, if he does not have the wherewithal,
Good, right? That's right.
then only one candle each night.
For only one candle each night. If he doesn't have the wherewithal for only one candle each night.
Oh, he can't even afford one candle.
For each
Okay.
night, right?
For each night. Lo ula veso, for him and for his house.
Right.
Yatsa bezeh medina. Then he goes out with this to the city.
Well, yeah, well, Medina means from the law. He's fulfilling his obligation min adin, meaning according to the strict letter of the law, with one candle each night, he's fulfilling his mitzvah. The plain, obvious, basic mitzvah is one candle each night. And if he only has one enough to supply himself one candle each night, with that he's fulfilling his obligation according to the din.
But wait a second, I thought the situation here is that he doesn't have enough for one candle each night.
Oh, that it's the ein yado seges rak. He cannot doesn't have the means except for one there each night.
Oh, except for, okay. So then he's Yotze with one candle each night.
Right. Yotze midin, he's mostly within from one candle each night. Exactly.
And so too, his whole household is Yotze.
Yep, that's true too.
Okay. The Shi'ura de Shulchan Aruch, who rak lemi she yado maseges lios mihader min ha hadrin kida isa bagamora. Okay, so and the amount according to the Shulchan Aruch is only for the one that he has the means to be mahadir, is to be to beautify from mahadrin, the best.
Right, to embellish it in the best way. So that's what he says with Shira HaShulchan Aruch, and that description which you find in the Shulchan Aruch, which was you light the first night one, and from each and every night you add another candle, right?
Right.
So until you finally get 8 at the end. That's what the Shulchan Aruch is talking about, is only for a person who has the means, that he should embellish the mitzvah in the best possible way. Mahadr min mahadr.
Okay. So anybody who can afford it should do mahadrin min ha-mahadrin.
Right.
But it doesn't say it's a mitzvah.
No, it says kameneros, right? So he's explaining. Take a look. Take a look in there's the Ber Halacha. There's 3 of them on my page. And there's 3. The one, the Ber Halacha, says Balayla Rishon Madlik Echad. The first night you light 1 candle.
Okay. Amrinan, the Gemara, the mitzvahs Hanukah ner ish beveso. So it's stated in the Gemara that the mitzvah of Hanukkah is a candle for a man in his house.
Ubeso, ish ubeso, ner ish ubeso, a candle, a person and his household. It's a candle for a person and his household.
Okay, Rotzelomar, that is to say, Didai ner echad l'chol b'nei beis o b'chol laila v'laila. That is to say, it's sufficient, 1 candle for each child in his house.
For all the for all the kol b'nei beis, for the entire family. One there is 1 candle sufficient for the entire family.
And each night.
We call Lailu each and every night, meaning 1 candle is sufficient for the whole household each and every night. And all you have to do is, for the mitzvah of Hanukkah, is 1 candle for each and every night of Hanukkah, and that includes everybody in the house.
Okay. The mehadrin madlikin ner l'chol echad ve'echad. And if you want to be beautifying it, then you should light a candle for each and every person.
Right. So if you're right, if you want to embellish the mitzvah, so you light 1 candle for each and every person. And then you have mahadrin min mahadrin.
Mahadrin min mahadrin, yom rishon madlikin echad. First day you light 1. Umikan ve'elech mosif v'holech. You increase and continue echad with one b'chol laila each night ad she'b'leil acharon until the last night yi'u shemona there will be 8. V'hat ta'am, and the reason keneged yamim hayotzim is corresponds to the days of that you are obligated. Yotzim is like Yotzi.
No, the days that have passed. This is the Maklokas Beis Shammai and Beis Hillel, right? You go up. You add a candle every. You start with one candle and go up till 8, or you start with 8 and go down, right? So that's the you add a candle for the Yotzim. You mean one day is passed, so you light one candle. Day 2, Tuesdays, you have 2 candles, rather than the days which are nichnas. That's the machlokas. That's the expression of the Gemara when it's describing the machlokas Beis Shammai and Beis Hillel. Yamim miyotze.
Okay. V'zeh hayom she'omer bo nimne im hayamim she'yatzu b'kivar. Okay, let's stop there. And this is the day that they say about it. What's Nimna?
Is counted the day Sha'omid Bo, the day that you're holding by, the day that the present day, meaning let's say the second day Hanukah, the second day, that's the day which you're holding by, that's the day that you're presently at. Nimna is counted im hayamim sheyotzi, the days that have passed already, meaning the first night you light 1, right? So the second night, really, if you look at it, it's only really 1 night passed. But since you're going to be lighting it, it's going to be lasting into the night, so that considered that even though the night really hasn't passed yet, that's the day which you're doing the lighting for is considered to be one of the days that has passed already. Sheyotzi kavar, that have already passed on.
Right. The hayinu she bezeh yedu v'yizkaru hakol kama yamim yatsa behasmadas hanes.
Behemdas hanes. And with this, since you know now it's the second day, for example, and you know that this is the recollection, the commemoration of all. There's so many days that already have been passed through the commemoration of the belovedness, the cherishedness of the miracle that was done.
Okay. And what is this next word? Bahas madas.
The hemdas is to cherish.
And it's a cherished miracle?
Because of the belovedness, the cherishedness of the miracle.
Okay. Uche se yazkiru ze shahaya hanes moshech zaman rav yesh bo par sume nisa the shevach yotzer lashem yisbarach. Okay, so
and this shanes mashak zman rav, and this that the miracle continues on for a long time. Yesh bo par sumini. So this is a publication and advertisement of the miracle. V'shevach Yosef L'Shem Yisborach, and a greater praise for Shem Yisborach. V'od, and further, Shemalim B'Kodesh, meaning we go, in general, we go up in mitzvahs and things of Kedusha rather than taking them down. So that's where we go from one ner all the way finally to 8 neros. Okay, we got a little bit over time. So, okay, let's stop here. Mitzvah Shem, and we'll continue tomorrow. Mitzvah Shem.
Okay, thank you, Rabbi.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
day,
Very
everyone.
good. Thank you. Have a good
Okay,
day,
have a good
everyone.
day,
Thank you,
Lou.
Lacey. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Lou.
Okay.
Goyach.